Welcome back to Subnautica, where yesterday all we really did was hook up a thermal generator to the base.
Welcome aboard. CAD systems online.
Thought that was a lag, but it's just the real thing. But yeah, I thought that last episode I hooked up a thermal generator, which is deep inside this cave. So yeah, I'm so good with words, am I not? But yeah, I got the thermal generator running and hooked up. I only drowned once. And I installed a fair few upgrades to both the walkie thing, no idea what the thing is called, and my Seamoth, which now has visibility. And it's now time to that was the wrong button actually. Alright, still have my radiation helmet on. Might be some big monsters in the area. We're near trees. Near those strange trees. And yeah, I upgraded my Seamoth to the point where it can go extremely deep. It can go 900 meters below sea level, which is of course awesome, and that means that it can go down just as far as the prawn suit. Alright, and then we had, let's have a look, what was it? It was, there was one of them, there was one thing that I'm so good at this. There was a LifePod 6 transmission origin. Alright. This first signal has been received from LifePod 6, but the attached coordinates were corrupted. Also available photographic material. The graphic data has been downloaded and analyzed. Alright. Crew requests assistance navigating radiation, sunk to approximately 100 meters, located in an area with red grass near a number of natural arches and rock sands. Transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of LifePod 4's last location. Alright, we are at LifePod 4. North-northwest, that's that way. Hopefully we come across some red grass soon. Because it was... yeah, north... oh. It was west-northwest. Not north-northwest. Although I can just trace a circle. And there we go. At least I think that it is. Lifeblood 6.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright. Let's... name. Odd. 6. We have some flares here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright. So, what did they have? Remorque 2.
What are you doing? You were gone so long. I thought you drowned. Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention. That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Ew. That's an unfortunate end. This is kind of the moment where I wish I had taken the thing that makes creatures pass.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, okay, that's not something I really need to worry about. Christ, those things hurt a fair bit. This plant has adapted to sense fluctuations in its waters up to 15 meters and is capable both of prehensile movement with tubes as well as the propelling of thorns at speeds up to 10 meters per second. Although capable of incapacitating small herbivores, this plant lacks carnivorous digestive organs. Would be predators caught in its defense perimeters serve as a warning to other herbivores not to approach, and then as they decompose, they serve as fertilizer for the tiger plant. Oh, good for that bloody plant then. I do have myself a stasis rifle if something thinks about coming close. So,
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
oh, that's great. I am looking for a way in. Oh, there you go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to obviously place it right here. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still very pleasant. Infected water. All disinfected water. They do like giving me a lot of water in these places, don't they? Well, that way doesn't hold anything. Sound all about. Whoa! You piss off for a bit.
New blueprint acquired.
Couple more plant pots. I did take my laser cutter exactly for this. Let's hope it will. Propulsion cannon. What I'm actually more interested in is the repulsion cannon.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Look. Just a lot of water in there. Really just nothing of interest in this place, was there? Part of the propulsion cannon, but that was really it. Also maybe something around it. Oh, I might have wanted to take... I mean, there were a couple upgrades that I thought about getting, although at this point it would have also just been smart to get myself a... just take a spare battery for the Seamoth. I thought it kind of looked like something I didn't know. More propulsion cannon. Propulsion cannon is nice and fun and all, but... Oh. I forgot to take it with me, didn't I? Yep, I completely forgot to take the propulsion cannon with me. Well, that was a short trip. I mean, I can take some more metal salvage, but that luckily achieved nothing. Back we go to pick up the propulsion cannon. And then we can finally, I don't know, make a move where we can finally get back in and hopefully get a Cyclops. Or at least get the blueprints for the Cyclops, because I think that acquiring the parts will be expensive. Have I been around this one already? Not. Does not appear to hold anything I need. I mean, if people would want to, I can also take the prawn suit towards there, but well, I don't feel too inclined for that. 17, that was the one that's right near my base, wasn't it? Oh yeah, and the cave system was the one where I keep finding some interesting stuff. Ow, what even was that? Just some fish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Time to get to work then. Or more accurately, time to get to start storing some items. And some of the water as well. Propulsion cannon. I'm going to need that, I think. I have no idea what I need a flare for. Disposable light source useful for distracting certain predators. I don't feel like using those. Let's surrender raw materials into titanium. At which point I can make yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff that just needs titanium. Place another power cell in there as well. And some water in there as well. Alright. That should be fine. And let's get the thing repaired. Alright.
Captain, all systems online.
And back we go. I did think about bringing the solar panel upgrade just kind of with me, but I don't think I can currently make it, or if I can, it takes some really expensive ingredients or something I don't really need. But alright, let's... pretty sure I've been in those caves already. That's two of them dealt with. And now I can just collect in this place. Which is definitely something I want to do. Flubberfish. The larger problem with this, of course, is this is filling up my inventory already. So yeah, I'm going to collect over here and then go back already. Because I'm decked out for a tough mission. Meaning that I don't exactly have a lot of space with me. On me. Because I'm already out of space. Except one space. Oh, you guys. Don't think you can hurt me at the moment. I need to go over there. Completely forgot where my own base was. Or at least I lost track of it. Alright, so... dock in, store the stuff I collected, and back out. Because I really want to make it towards that cave. want to make it back towards the ship, and I am out of space. And I get just too much water these days. Just more water than I in any way need. There we go.
All systems online.
Now, let's go. No more delays. Off to the Aurora. And hopefully with a bit of haste. Seamoth is great and all, but if you really just want to do long distances, it still takes a fair bit of time. Which I think is what the Cyclops, the just real submarine, is kind of made for. And I'm also very bloody tired. I mean, it probably didn't help that I was up till, well, not really up, but awake till, what's it, 2 AM or something? So yeah, I did not get that fun full 8 hours of sleep. I mean, I can work on 7 or 7.5 hours of sleep at least. I think I can. I normally can't for at least a long while. But yeah, I currently just... I haven't slept enough. Not even remotely. Well, that thing is still unstable as all hell. Oh no, no, Alright. Upgrade my Seamoth enough that it can survive that. At least for a little bit. I probably want to wait till daytime. Wait till daytime. Stay on top. Because yeah, I'm not terribly inclined to go out there when that thing is there. So let's see what they had to say exactly.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, and she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Okay.
I mean, you could be... I mean, this is just kind of their job. And they just do their job. They just do what to them is just very normal stuff. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I looked at water like it was health. It's not useful. That's just a sand shark. Alright. And of course, if you get close, I will cut you. Alright. And I got plenty of fire extinguishers. Alright, so the code they gave me was 2679. But this is of course not the captain's quarters. And yeah, the entire ship is feeling an awful lot more unstable at the moment, isn't it? It's not even like there's something to scan in here. Alright. we are, back in the ship. Which is mostly safe enough. But oh. Single wall shelf.
New blueprint acquired.
Jolly. Oh, that was the place for a fire extinguisher, wasn't it? Alright. Oh, another nutrient block. I do remember that there was the captain's quarter over here. Alright, 2, 6, 7, 9. Awesome. Captain's log. Loading program. Craig McGill simulator.frat. Size 1 player. Captain's hot dogs. Hostile. Map Royal 6. Resources normal. You are exploring an quiet alien backwater when your ship arrives here in implodes. It must be the arachnic kidney approaches. Quickly, what will you do? Search crash time. Farm alien plants. Use the tectonic de-imploder. Unavailable. This is what Greg McGrill would do. After foraging for some hours, you have collected a number of potential farmable foodstuffs, which will you sustain yourself with. Stank root, tree rooters, starwall eggs. While the starwall eggs are nutritious, the life cycle of these fast space-faring creatures is too slow to sustain a farm, and besides, their mother is extremely angry at you. Fight the starwall, apologize to the starwall, accept your fate. Greg McQuill knows there's no reasoning with a mother scorned. You are not so much torn apart as swallowed whole and disintegrated. The atoms that you thought were you are gradually redistributed in service, but the starwall's continued survival. Would you like to continue? How can you continue? You died. Congratulations. What else do you want? Oh, also. And an Aurora miniature.
Blueprint acquired.
And data terminal.
Integrating new PDA data.
Neptune escape rocket. This blueprint set was developed at Altera H-Quarter specifically to get you off 4546b and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, astronomical data and available resources, and is piloted by AI. It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. It consists of 5 independent constructible elements. Launch platform. Floating platform provides a solid base from which to launch the rocket. Gantry provides structural support. Gate 1. Primary thrusters for reaching atmosphere escape velocity. 2. Fuel reserve. 3. The cockpit. Features: 1 person life support, short range communication, adaptable power supply, orbital shielding, onboard time capsule. Warning: onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. Warning: the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in unpredictable ways. Altera HQ's last recorded transmission.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
Well, at least we now know what's one of the ultimate goals. Neptune launch platform. And on that we build... Oh look. Oh. The rest we are going to build on the first thingy. So... is that all we can currently glean from the Aurora? I just want to pick the thing up. I mean, sure, it ain't nothing, but it ain't an awful lot more than nothing. I mean, seriously, it's just... hooray, this is what we need to get at some point, but we can't currently because of the alien automated systems. I guess I can just put out some fires in the ship. Just make it a safer place all around. Not exactly sure what I hope to achieve with that, but well, less fire is generally a good thing. Doesn't appear like I can possibly get up there. And nothing to really scan around here. And that's this thing done. Let's have a look. There was another fire extinguisher somewhere. But I don't quite remember where. has so many bloody locked doors. Oh yeah, I remember where I saw a fire extinguisher. Oh. Okay, I had a terrible headache for like... I don't know, maybe... Terrible headache for 2 seconds or something. Am I the only one that gets those? Just... everything's fine, then you have a terrible headache for a very short amount of time and... then it's just as quickly over. Can't you? Oh. Random PDA. Have access.
Integrating new PDA data.
If you need to tweak your equipment, please use mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data column. The door code is 6483. Alright. 6483.
Integrating new PDA data.
Need to get some air before I can start reading this. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strutter 6? How are the individuals which make up the hive mind to be categorized? Are they merely dumb components of the larger intelligent organism, or is the larger mind merely a product of independent organisms? Can it be both? We define organisms by their trait, but find invariably that these traits depend on those of the environment. The concept of a tadpole is meaningless without the concept of the frog it will develop into. The idea of a predator is empty without an understanding of its prey. This begs the question, if we define everything by reference to everything else, what have we actually explained? An elusive experiment was recently performed on the hive mind colony discovered on Strutter 6. A device was placed outside the nest which would electrocute individuals approaching it. An ant colony would have lost many individuals before a basic danger signal was successfully communicated between them, resulting in learned avoidance of the device. Successful but costly. On Strutter 6, colony quickly formed into 2 factions. One attempted to move the device by brute force, sacrificing individuals as they did so. The second attempted to cover the device in sand. These 2 goals being mutually exclusive, a fight ensued. The first faction was beaten in virtue of their reduced numbers. The device was safely buried and the survivors called a truce. From the perspective of the individuals, this experiment must have been horrific. From the perspective of the hive mind, a nagging problem had been overcome with the most efficient solution. Which perspective is the correct one? Is there a correct one, you think? That's hopeful. I suggest it's neither. By attempting to fit so much entries into our rigid set of concepts, we are painting onto the world a false impression of concreteness and meaning, which is a reflection of our concept of ourselves. Hey, isn't that kind of like what I said? Or I already forgot what I said. Christ, I'm useless at this. We described Strutter 6 individuals as attacking one another, just as we describe microbes in our human body. Yet the Strutter colony, like the body, cannot be healthy as a whole without aggression of its components. We describe neutrons and in the brain as being dumb, but the brain as a whole is intelligent. But when an idea takes hold in the brain and forces out our inferior ones, do we describe this as an act of aggression? Do we mourn dead neutrons? When a philosophy or a technology takes hold in human society, when wars are fought over them and people die, is it rightly seen as being good or evil? This is not to undermine the meaning of our existence. From where we stand, our existence is very serious indeed. But is our civilization and our universe really any different from the colony of Strutter 6? Is intelligence something limited to things of flesh and blood? Or is the universe truly one giant intelligent system, but amoeba bowling self-important potholes in its surface? We would do well as scientists to remember that our goal is not to paint the world as we see it, but to see as it truly is. The ideas of good and evil are just
New blueprint acquired.
not really something I ascribe
Data
to.
bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
What? In what way? The data bank corruption was detected in your PDA. Your propulsion cannon blueprint has been synchronized. Oh. Okay. Propulsion cannon. Oh, it was the repulsion cannon which just... and I had part of that. Apply percussive force to entities in range. No idea what I'm supposed to do with that. Let's have a look if there's anything else around here that might be useful. But no, own body, hiccups are not considered useful. Yeah, I guess I can eat something and drink something. Not an awful lot of stuff here, is there? Well, that might be able to get myself that robotic arm or something. Okay. Down here and... Okay. That electricity does hurt me. I just previously always managed to avoid it. Let's see if there are parts of the ships I managed to miss last time around. Well, that doesn't seem to be actually going anywhere. Yeah, like I thought, we've not been here.
The Trident 2 sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one here with the qualification alive. Which we'll currently have to do. Alright.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. New blueprint acquired.
Cyclops engine efficiency module. The cycles keep... Okay, cool.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I can...
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Do I have called shielding breach? The Aurora... Ow, what the hell? Oh, Christ. No, no, no. Fuck off. You dirty things. The arrived core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Any more movements? No, okay, that's it. That's all of them. Good. Horrible, nasty looking things. Alright. No. Fuck off. I honest to God have the it feels like they can revive each other.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Or do they eat each other? I'm fine with either one, really. Well, no, I'm not fine if they heal each other.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Alright.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
6 to go.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Alright, this one seems to be good. Also missed sparks where it's damaged.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Alright. 3 to go. Could they be above water bridges? Is it just me or am I incredibly small? Alright.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
2 to go. It looks like the other 2 breaches are above.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
And there we go.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Awesome. So soon I should be able to go into this area without radiation suit. Oh, it's the drive, not the dive room, the drive room. Because the what's it drive is in there. Alright. Well, spent all the charges on this fire extinguisher. But it managed to kill some more fire. Problem kind of is just where exactly to go next. It doesn't appear like this place has an awful lot still for me. And my inventory is completely full. Maybe I need to look a bit more around the Aurora, trying to find some Cyclops parts. This fire extinguisher is full, and okay. I traded my fire extinguisher for a full one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So far, I've only been on one side of the Aurora. I've not taken a look on the other one. definitely is massive. A lot of things can hide inside in that type of depth. And I must say that I'm personally not that invested in trying to find out. Oh, propulsion cannon parts, which I can't. I mean, I can scan them for stuff I can't pick up anymore. This might be a site that I want to check out with my with the prawn suit. For some reason it feels like the prawn suit would survive those things better. More metal salvage. So yeah, this is clumsy. I can go deep, the problem is well, that's where you find the very large sea monsters. I mean, sure, I'm not seeing any of them now, but okay, there's one over there. Damn it, there's one over there as well. Christ. I'm gonna be sitting here. And this shadow bit. Ow. I might be stuck. I'll take stuck for a bit. So, how long will the night last? And what parts of the Cyclops do I know? None. But I do now also know this one, and I have one of them. Would be nice if I could look around just apart from my ship. I really need some kind of tool that's able to deal with those types of things. All right. Did I see one of them over there? I think I did. I'm just going to nicely wait over here till day comes, and then stay high and race back. Maybe if one of them comes to bite me, I can just do... Oh. Can only flash him in the eye so many. Can't quickly just blind them. Just give them an epileptic seizure. Because I'll be fully honest, I'm very okay with giving those things an epileptic seizure. Okay, end of the deep. Thank God. Oh, isn't that how...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Here are some parts though that I am interested in. But yeah, I do think it's interesting how Oh. I've been here. Well, that was clumsy. And I can't go over this. Oh well. Yeah, I do think it's interesting how something like Thank God just... how that manages to stay in my vocabulary even though I haven't believed in any God for longer than... I've been alive longer after I stopped believing in God than I have before that. And a fair portion of time before that also just consisted of not me believing in well, maybe not. A fair bit of that was also before I could understand stuff like that. So I've really I only was a theist for a very short amount of time, yet it still manages to stay in my vocabulary for some reason. And yes, I find that kind of stuff interesting. Alright. I think I want to return here and try to find if I can see if I can find more pieces of the Cyclops. And I think I'll just quickly look up how that there's my signal. Did it glitch into the ground? You have got to be kidding me, right? It's stuck in the ground. You can't do this to me. I invested so much time into getting that stupid thing, and now it's stuck in the ground. God fucking damn it. You really just can't do that to me. Great, just fucking perfect. Time to swim back to my base. Pick up my prawn suit. And see if I... And maybe it did launch itself. It does sometimes do that. At least I'll be able to get the Cyclops now. Well,
New blueprint
Cyclops
acquired.
engine. Okay, but it doesn't tell me what I need to build it. Maybe I get it once I get the bridge module as well. What's that thing then? More engine fragments. Alright, let's see if there's something in there. Motor vehicle bay, can't pick that up anyway. More noble vehicle bay fragments. And that is bioreactor. I was able to find roughly equal amount of Cyclops parts as I of one of the Cyclops parts as I did of the other, but this time not so much. That's bioreactor. Alright, so I'll be slowly swimming back. Well, no, I'm thinking about maybe trying to see if I can scan some stuff, but I can't pick anything up at the moment anyway, so that's not really useful. Alright, great, so this is what I'll be doing for the next God knows how many time. Alright, some floaters fell out of the water. Or fell off their rock. Stuck. And yeah, I'm just googling how I would have to dislodge that. So I guess I could have used the propulsion. Could have tried to use the propulsion cannon to get it out. At least I'm back in mostly safe waters. Try to get back with my prawn suit, which is going to take forever. Because while the prawn suit is great at a lot of stuff, it's terrible if you want to get somewhere within an hour. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's have a look. Not enough space for that type of stuff. Well, I do have a fair number of them stored below already.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to databank.
Alright, so I've got 7 transmission origin. A distress signal has been received from LifePod 7, but the attached coordinates were corrupted. Not available photographic material has been downloaded and analyzed. Crew reported problems with their onboard fabricator, sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Transmission origin approximately 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora stern section. This is one of those rare occasions where I get problems because I'm Dutch. I have no idea what the stern of a ship is. I mean, I probably know exactly what it is, but I mean, once I know, it will be obvious as all hell, but well, I don't know it. Alright, I'm going to need to make a gold locker. Let's have a look. Alright, there we go. Also a titanium. Because the amount of gold I have is also quite frankly insane. There we go. That's food sorted out. Alright, so... I mean, there is no... I saw something strange here. Oh, creature decoy. So, Cyclops engine blueprint. Still nothing. And then there's another thing that says that I have it new. Oh, spinefish. Alright. Makes me almost wish I could trade in this game. Because I have a lot of water now. Alright. Do I want to make another one of those? I mean, I kind of do. Because there are nasty things down there. I'm no fan of nasty things. Oh, look. And... so far, diamonds have not proven to be the hardest thing to come by. I mean, they are rare, of course, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Not to the most ludicrous possible degrees. Alright. Off to the Seamoth we go. And hopefully I don't run out of power. I also need to find hull fragments for the Cyclops, of which I have not found any so far. the game also says that it is at the Mushroom Forest, which I've not been at a lot, so I might go and check it out there at some point. Look. Not that way. Feel free to attack me, dude. Suit does like using a lot of energy, doesn't it? And apparently I have another message. Sure, this thing is supposed to be sturdy as all hell, but that doesn't mean that I want to tangle with those huge things. Plenty of metal salvage to pick up around here. Do not fall through the floor. I can pick that stuff up, but okay. Well, a lot of stuff you can do here, but collision. Did I not just turn collision off? Oh, is that? Oh, it's just my bomb suit. Oh, long distance terrain, however. Okay, what else can I do? F1 clip mapping. Suspend meshing. Oh, there it is. Suspend meshing. Oh, apparently you can dig, but... What I need to do is really to
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I managed to sink through the floor. Somehow. Don't know exactly how that... No idea how that worked. Don't care all that much either. What I do know is that I managed to...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What I do know is that I have my sea moth back. And really that's just the important bit. I don't really think I need to pick up a lot of stuff at the moment. I mean, it's not like I'm anywhere near out of metal, is it? So, disaster averted. Now time to get back to trying to get myself a sea moth. Yeah, and like all things, it just... does that look like regular? Yeah, it's still just regular scrap metal. I don't need salt. I really do not need salt at all. our Cyclops hull parts. And the bridge module, of course. And my inventory is completely full. Doesn't exactly look like this is going to get me anywhere, is it? Okay, so sand shark, not. Sharks really aren't something I need to bother with. And for like a second there we had 2 viewers. And 1 viewer I'm pretty sure is just me. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, doesn't look like I'll be getting anything I'm interesting. Does it? That we are now in. Oh, there is something glowing over there. I kind of want to check if I can get to there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Just more bits of the Aurora. Seriously, the rumbling, I know it's supposed to be just from the crash, but feels like some animal is close. Some animal I don't want anything to do with. I can't dim the light with this thing, can I? Because with the CMOD you can turn the lights off, but by clicking with the right mouse button, but in this one it's just snappers. Yeah, it does tell me when I look at something that I can scan what type of scannable it is. So if one of these things would be worth a damn, I would know. And I still have constant hiccups. But yeah, I think that I'll off-screen bring back both my devices, and this is nothing. Why can't it be something? But yeah, in the next episode I'll bring back both of my vehicles. And then in the next stream we can, I guess, look around more for the Cyclops, maybe in, where would it be? In, yeah, near the mushroom trees. Because I want to get my hands on the Cyclops. So yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in the next episode or something, or in the next stream. I don't know. But yeah, bye, I guess.